AGI.
Agentic workflow.
Solver. A machine learning engineer.
Whoa, hold up. Is your head spinning with all the AI talk as well? Every single day, our social media is constantly flooded with keywords like ChatGPT, Gemini, neural networks. But here's what's actually happening beneath all the hype. While most people are just talking about AI, companies at the forefront of this technology are using it to completely transform how they operate. Trust me, AI is here to stay, and it's reshaping already everything around us. Hey, my name is Chetan. I'm the founder of DigiiMark. I've spent the past 5 years building AI-powered automations for businesses across the globe. And in the next 6 minutes, I'm going to cut through the jargon and show you exactly how you can get started with AI and how you can use it in your business. So here's the plan. In this video, I'm going to break down what AI is, how it's evolving in 2025, and what are the key steps you can take to start using it in your business. Now you might be thinking, cool story, Chetan, why should I care? Look, numbers don't lie. According to a report from Harvard Medical School study in 2024, AI triage in the healthcare system has cut down ER wait times by about 30%. A recent McKinsey report shows that AI-driven automations in insurtech is slashing policy issuance time by about 80%. And trust me, being in the insurance business, any broker who's waiting on a quote from an underwriter knows my struggles. In education, a report from World Economic Forum highlights that AI is enhancing personal learning and outcomes by 20%, and it's only growing year over year. And these are just some of the industries that got started early. The gap between companies which are using AI and the companies choosing to ignore it is increasing exponentially. So let me ask you this. When your competitors are using AI to work for them 24/7, answer all their customer replies within minutes, and cuts costs by a third, can you really afford to wait? Alright, let's break down what AI is, because knowing that changes everything. Think about how you learned to ride a bike. Nobody programmed you with exact instructions like shift your weight to 6.2 degrees right, pedal at 72 RPM. You just watched others, tried it yourself, fell a couple times, and then eventually got better. That's exactly what makes modern AI so much different than traditional software. Traditional softwares are like a recipe. If this, then that. And if you want to make any changes to those softwares, you need to pretty much rewrite the code itself. But AI systems, they're built over neural networks, which are tiny digital brains which gets better over time. They recognize patterns, makes predictions, and gets better over time, just like you did with that bicycle. The magic happens when these systems process massive amounts of data, more than any human can in their lifetime, and predict patterns we would never be able to. Now let's talk about how AI is evolving in 2025. Here's what's really exciting. In 2020, AI was just a chatbot. You can ask questions, it will reply to you, you can create an image or so. But in 2025, we're witnessing complete AI agents. These are your digital employees that can process all your data, make suggestions to you, and learn your patterns over time. Let me give you a quick example of how we're using AI at DigiiMark for one of the projects internally. Being an automation company, we get a lot of clients emailing us about constant new updates they want on their website, new opportunities, or just replying to technical questions. Previously, we used to have an employee or myself who would reply to that client, create a ticket, and then assign it to a team member. But then we built an AI agent which can completely do all that automatically. Anytime a client emails us, it creates a draft, it creates a ticket for it if it needs to, or update a ticket if it needs to, and then updates our team members on Slack or a messenger app we use. After deploying this AI agent, all the automation happens automatically, while me and my team can focus on what truly matters, which is growing our clients. That's the power shift that's happening in AI right now. Companies which are using AI are not just more efficient, they almost feel superhumans to their consumers. Now that we've discussed what AI is, how it's evolving in 2025, let's discuss how do you get started with AI and use it in your business. Here's my proven 3-step system. Step 1, AI exploration. Open ChatGPT, trust me, if you have to pause this video, do it. But open ChatGPT and type exactly this. I am your job at your industry. My daily tasks include, and create a list of 5 to 10 different tasks you do every day, and then ask, what are the top 3 ways AI could help you save time? I've had clients do the simple exercise and discover automation opportunities worth $10,000 plus in saved time. It just takes 2 minutes. Now that you've identified what tasks you need to automate, let's move to step 2, which is task documentation. Now think of it as you're onboarding a new intern to your team, and you're trying to train that intern on all the tasks which you want to automate. You've already built the list of which tasks you want to automate. Then we'll talk about what steps you need to take for each of those tasks, which digital tools you need to use, and what's your desired outcome, and then how do you know it's done correctly. This clarity is crucial because the more specific you are, the better automation solution you can build. The third step is implementation. Now that you know which tasks you want to automate, you've already documented the steps for those tasks. When it comes to implementation, you can really go about it in 2 ways. If you have an in-house team, you can use tools like Make.com, Zapier, Airtable, and OpenAI's APIs to pretty much get started. And if you want to hire a professional like me, having done those step 1 and step 2 will guide us throughout our first conversation and get us to a meaningful result of what exactly do you want. Now, whichever path you choose, remember this: every business started with just one automation at a time. The key is to start now and scale up as you go and learn more about it. Thanks for watching and sticking around till the end, guys. Look, I didn't mean to be an AI specialist. I was just a digital marketer who was very curious about AI. That first automation I built led to another, and suddenly I was building complete automated solutions which were transforming how complete business gets done. That's why I started this channel. I want to build a community of people who are using AI in their regular workspace, and I'm curious to know how they're using it. No jargon, no hype, just practical ways of how you can use AI in your business. I'm going to be showing a lot of workflows and things I'm doing in my business and some of the projects I've worked on. And I'll also show you guys some tools I've used along the way. And if you find it insightful, drop a like or a comment below. That'd mean a lot to me. Now, if you're curious about how AI could be used in your industry and you just don't know where to get started, drop a comment below about the problem you're trying to solve or a redundancy in your industry. And next week when I make a video, I'll try to talk about that specific problem and build an AI-powered solution just specifically for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.